Yeah, I think that'll work. Knocking out guys, knocking out guys, knocking. How many dog tags do I have? 50, okay. Just making sure I have what I need. And wet box, wet box, wet box, wet box, wet box. Alright. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Metal Gear Solid 2 with me, OXFoo. And I tell ya, Snake really should think about putting a sweater on or something, otherwise he's gonna catch his death of cold. But enough about that. Now you see how there's rain splashing off of Snake and everything, and you can see like on the boxes and stuff there's sort of a filter around it, same as around Snake, same as around these guys. By the way, I love that you can see the rain in first-person view as well. I didn't show that with Olga's, I don't think. But I don't think there was rain during the fight. But anyway, there's a filter around pretty much every entity that matters. Is it around that? Yeah, pretty much around every object right now. Until I do that. See any change? No? Well, I do. These guys no longer have any rain around them. And I know that might not seem like a big deal to many of you. I think it's kind of cool because it means that Snake in a box is a different entity class than Snake outside of a box, or something like that. I don't know. It's just that they change what the filter goes on for the time that Snake is in the box. And I'm pretty sure it'll work with the regular box as well. It's just we don't want to keep the regular box out too long, otherwise it'll turn wet. I mean, nobody wants to stay in a wet box. I mean, ugh, wet cardboard? Jeez. Alright, let's move on. So, last time, on a very special episode of Let's Play Metal Gear Solid 2, we fought Olga Gurlukovich and we got soaking, sopping wet. But that's okay. To keep from getting a cold, we're going to use medicine. Cold medicine, to be precise. Man, I wish they had that these days. You can also use pentazamine to stop Snake from sneezing and such while he has a cold. Unlike the cold medicine, it doesn't actually stop the cold. Well, the cold medicine itself doesn't always stop the cold either, but it's a good alternative if you don't get the cold medicine. Anyway, now that we found out the navigational data on where the ship's heading, we can head down to the holds of the ship and find out what this new Metal Gear is all about. After all, they wouldn't be holding it up on top on the navigational decks, would they? 1 second, Otacon. Otacon. I keep saying his name wrong. It's not my fault. There are 2 places. His name is based off of a convention called Otacon in Japan. I sometimes go to a convention called Otakon in Maryland. It's not my fault. God, okay, what is it, Otacon?
Snake, wait! Don't move!
I see it. Some kind of device on both sides of the hall. Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to...
Let me guess. Semtex.
Exactly. Plastic explosives.
So this is what they were talking about.
Looks like it. If you trip the sensors...
I'll be sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
That sounds about right. There aren't that many infrared beams. Maybe you can get past those without setting off the explosives. If you need to see exactly where the beams are, you can use the usual method. There's a fire extinguisher over there. Break it open and try scattering some of the extinguishing chemicals.
And there we go, that's Otacon's very, very subtle wink wink, nudge nudge. Say no more to break open the fire extinguisher, which we could do, but before we do, there's a couple other ways you can see the infrared beams. The first is using the thermal goggles we picked up. And this is the only other time I'll ever use them. They're really not useful in this game. I mean, Metal Gear Solid 3, you can use them in the dark. Metal Gear Solid 4, they're pretty useful. Not in this game. The other way that we can see the infrared beams, which I would think would be the usual method, and I went right past them, is using cigarettes, like we would in Metal Gear Solid 1. You'll actually notice surprisingly enough, that your life will go down much faster in this game than it will in Metal Gear Solid 1. Just, I guess they wanted to, make sure people knew that cigarettes were unhealthy. After all, it does say, highly addictive and hazardous to your health. But no, we're going to use the usual method, like he told us. And shoot the fire extinguisher. You can actually stun enemies for a little while by shooting a fire extinguisher there next to as well, but yeah, there's not really many times you can use that trick, so we're gonna head on down. That is all for Deck D, despite all my little tricks and whatnot that I love to do up there. We're gonna shoot the camera just because we can, you know, why leave it? Oh shoot! So yeah, we didn't heal our cold. No, you don't need help. You're all set. You're good. Stay down. Please stay down. No, get down. That's it. No. Stay down. Uh-oh. He's not out. Uh-oh. They're coming up. Uh-oh. Oh, thank God. Anyway, I was waiting for that to happen. Let's take some pentasmine so that might not happen again. Jeez.
The situation is normal. All clear.
Alright, then let's just wait for this guy to pop out. And we'll be on our way. No. There we go. I am not good at aiming in this game at all. Oh no, there would only be chaff grenades in there. We're running out of M9 ammo. Jeez. Because I recorded the Olga Gerlukovich fight in like 3 times before I got one that I really liked, so I screwed up with the ammo. Well, we're not going to go up the north way, I guess. We're just going to sneak down here, wait for this guy. So I don't know if it's actually... Oh God! No! No! Stay down! No! Gosh. Okay, first of all, let's bandage ourselves up. God, I'm doing terrible this time. Uh-oh. Ooh. Well, at least we didn't kill him, right? Right? Let's hide the body anyway. I think... I've never actually checked this out, but it always seems to be the case. You can hide people, whether they're knocked out or just unconscious, or whatever you want to call them, in a locker an infinite amount of time, and nobody'll really care. Damn, I took that M9 ammo. Anyway, we're just gonna leave, because we're done here. We're good. Uh-oh. Oh, I was gonna say, there's an extra guy. No, not really. Oh. No, you're gonna... Shoot. I don't want to waste ammo. Oh, darn it. It's just hard to pull your hands off the trigger without shooting. No! Crap. Alright, so we're gonna duck out through the door. I'm doing really badly this time, but you know what? I'm gonna leave it. It's amusing. So. Maybe the guy will actually track us using our blood. Ah, stun grenades. This is what I was looking for in the Olga Gerlukovich fight, because we can actually throw them at her and stun her. So, but we didn't have them earlier. Anyway, now that we're down here, and we've finally gotten past all that ridiculousness, let's save. Just in case.
Time to save?
Yeah, it's time to save, Otacon. Tell me another story, won't you, Otacon?
The Chinese have a saying. Those who are lost never question a path, and a drowning man doubts not the shallows. And it means that you need to make use of other people's help. Otherwise, you could be in trouble. If you're lost, you don't even know whether a road you come across is a right one. And, what's the difference between shallow and deep if you've already drowned, right? Anyway, the point is that help is always a good thing to accept. So make good use of the codec.
Look, this stuff seems nothing like what Mei Ling used to talk about.
Hey, she couldn't do better herself.
Ugh.
Alright. Some nice words of wisdom. Anyway, the engine room. Alright, engine room. Should be easy enough to get through, right? Wait a minute.
Raven?
Raven? Already? But I thought we killed him in Shadow Moses. Oh well, I guess it's time for a second boss battle. Ready, guys? I don't know if I can fight Raven again, but here goes nothing. Huh. 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 It's a little... Oh. It's a little, Raven action figure. Hmm. And if we shoot it? He'll make his little war cry and start shooting ball-bearing bullets and everything. Well. Oh, nothing in there. Nothing in there, it seems. Oh man, no ammo? Maybe in the last one. Ah! We hit the jackpot! A person! Oh man, again, I love the teaching they do without teaching. Like, for instance, by putting that guy in there and letting you open the door, they let you know that, well, you can hide bodies in closets. You can actually drag that guy around with you, and unlike other bodies, which will make soldiers suspicious when they see them and send them into caution mode, he won't trigger any caution mode or anything. But it makes sense, because he's not a soldier, so. Anyway, we have a new picture. There we go, camera. Keep going right by it. By the way, you'll notice that I don't have any pictures in memory right now. Don't worry, I'm gonna go back and get some of the ones that we already got. It's just that when you start a save game, you lose them. So, anyway, we're gonna catch this eye wire as well.
Good.
Looks like Snake likes it. And let's see what we can do with this guy. Step up right behind him, and... Oh god, I'm sorry, that's terrible! But we're gonna make our way down. Oh god, we gotta go quick. Hurry! No! Wait a minute.
Freeze.
Yeah, there we go. Get a dog tag in the process. It's always hard to get down and hold this guy up before he wakes up from being concussed by a man falling from the sky. And also dodging the guy that is right up here on the second floor. Oh, shoot, he saw us. Let's see if we can take him out at the top of the stairs. There we go. No problems at all. Alright. So, I'm going to go back up, give you guys a good view. Also, oh, there's no ammo there. I thought there was. This is the engine room. It's an interesting little room. It's much smaller than it appears. But there's a couple of interesting things we can do here. First off, you may notice that, well, probably not, because I never noticed the first time I was playing. There is a line right here that connects this platform we're on with the platform all the way across the way. And if we had a higher grip gauge than level 1, we could try to shimmy across to the other side of the room. The only problem is that there's nothing to really fall to except a platform on the ground level. So if you fall, thank God you don't actually die from just falling to another level. You're gonna lose quite a lot of health. And there's also a soldier right over there a lot of the time that you can't see him, I don't think. Let's see if we can get a better angle from here. There's a soldier that stays around down there, so you're going to have an alert just as soon as you fall down. He only shows up in hard mode, though. Alternatively, you can take that line, and there's another line that you can drop down to using a sort of drop-catch technique that they don't tell you about. Which I'll show you in a second. It's just, I want to show you a couple of other things first. So, you see how my grip gauge right now, it's level 1. Well, there's you need a level 2 grip gauge in order to go across that line that I showed you earlier. And there's two ways to get this. They're both not really easy. The first one is you can do 100 pull-ups. Yay! Which is really tedious and takes a long time, and I've never actually done it because it's just difficult. The second way that you can get a higher grip gauge is you can do this. Oh god, which is really hard. I'm not kidding either. It is really hard because what you have to do is you have to press X, and with the pretty much exact timing, you have to press triangle in order to drop off of one rail and catch the other. And you need to do that 10 times. You can't save if you've done one and do a second and then save again until you've got 10. You need to do them all 10 at once. And that gets you up to grip gauge 2. There are 3 grip gauges. I'm gonna put a video in here of a call you get from Otacon when you get up to grip gauge 2,
Looks like those pull-ups were worth
but
it.
it's
Your
not
grip
really
strength is up.
worth it, especially when you can get through the game without even worrying about it. We're just going to take out this guy in a second. Oh god! I forgot about him! No! No you don't! No, no, no you don't! Oh no! Well, it's time to use that jump fall, I guess. There we go. They'll never find me now. Okay, quick. Bandage, because it is actually quite dangerous if you get caught in here. Because they will... If they see you go into this room, they know all the hiding places. But if you can keep from being caught in this room, you're pretty okay. Unfortunately, they saw the blood trail, so... Let's hope. Okay, good. We're all set. I'm just gonna cut to when caution ends, and I'll see you guys in a second. Looks like we're all set. It's not that hard to get through a room while the people are in caution mode. It's just... I'd rather not take the chance, and anyway it gives me a chance to just relax and regain my composure. Let's heal up too. Okay. We're all set now. There is one more thing I want to show down here. Shoot. Alright, let's hide back here. Wait for him to go by, and... Ha! Thought you could get away from me, did you now? Anyway, couple more things I want to show off before we move on. I know. Seems like a lot at once, but, you know, there's a lot of things you gotta do with this here room. Alright, so back up here, all the way back up here. And once again, we're gonna take out the camera. Because I need to zoom. No, it's not up here. What am I talking about? We need to go all the way back down. No, we're on the right side of the ship. It's just we're in the wrong place. Right down here. This is where we want to go. And there is a picture hidden down here. Another one we can take a picture of, and... Good. That Snake quite likes. Alright, have I covered everything down here? I believe so. Alright. There's just a couple more things left for this engine room, and then we can move on, take our sweet time with the rest of the ship. Alright, so there's a guy up here, looking at something with his binoculars. But you know what? I want to look at what he's looking at, so... Let's take a peek, shall we? What is that? Another hidden picture. Good. And another one that Snake likes, so... you know what? I'm not even gonna bother with these... Oh, shoot, I missed. Wasting ammo. Again. God. Terrible at this game. I'm not even gonna bother with these guys. I'm just gonna knock them out from across the room, which you can always do It's just, again, I want to show off things before... Oh god, he's coming up here. Let's hide. There's also ammo down here, if I remember correctly, that I need. Yep, M9. Oh no, that's USP. Damn. Oh well, it'll keep us from being caught. Please? Please? Oh, thank god. And what is that? Oh, just a regular grenade. I'm surprised we haven't had that yet. Nothing down here. Are you gonna just... Come on. If you're not gonna go down or anything, I'm gonna knock you out myself. Oh well. There we go. And that is the engine room. Small room, lots of stuff in it, but... You know, it's I like it. It's very detailed, and you don't really get the sense of it being an engine room when you're going through it, but I like it. Alright, so... Oh, is this the other door we could have gone through? Oh, I guess it's just not working. Oh, oh well. Oh, what? Well, I guess it's working.
Repair of the entranceway to the engine room on the port side is complete. We'll return to position following patrol of the small room on the port side.
So this is a special-ish soldier, in that he only shows up for this cutscene, and you only have one shot to really get him while he's down here patrolling. So I'm gonna get the dog tag from him as well.
You're going to shoot. Then shoot me.
Oh god damn it. So we gotta show this guy a lesson to show him we mean business. Let's shoot out his kneecap. You'll never walk again! What do you say to that, huh? Looks like he says... Give us Jesus Oron, I missed his last name. I just saw Jesus and Final Fantasy X. Alright, more USP bullets. Any ammo in here? No. But there is the back and front of a woman and a man. And see, it always looks kind of weird because it looks... I'm not sure if it's supposed to be showing his hand going over onto her belly or if it's just supposed to be her almost with her hand on her hip. Anyway, it's not important. We've got another picture to take. And you will see what all these pictures are for.
Good.
Soon enough. Because that is the last of the pictures that we take. Anyway, you know, I feel like smoking. Just because, so... Oh god, good thing I did! As Otacon will tell us right now.
Snake, there's another set of infrared sensors in place. If you touch that, the explosives will detonate and that ship will be pulverized.
I'm not in the mood to go sleep with the fishes, but there are too many sensors. Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry. There's a way through. Take a close look. Do you see the thing with blinking green lights right next to the explosives? That's the control unit for the sensors. Destroy that, and the sensors stop functioning. You can't get in close enough to touch it, so you'll have to shoot it out. But the M9's knockout rounds won't work. The USP you picked up should do the trick. Use that gun.
So, like we saw with the earlier sensors, there's the box with the glowing green light that Otacon just told us about, and we could have also shot out that out for the one we came across earlier as well, and we could have deactivated that. I just decided to let it wait until now. What am I doing? Oh, something that we didn't get to do with the earlier sensors. You see this bag of flour over here? We can shoot that as well, and it'll work just as well as the fire extinguisher to show off those lasers. And also with the fire extinguisher and the bag of flour, we don't have to worry about it going away and not being able to see the beams anymore. But, you know, it's not really... It doesn't matter with these ones because we can't crawl by anyway. Instead, we get to shoot these guys. And this is not going to be the last time we'll come across these. They show up a few more times. And it gets pretty hard, actually, later on. Right now, this is pretty easy. It's not real. I was gonna say, I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like if you blow up the ship, but it's just an explosion. The screen goes white, and then Otacon going, "Snake, Snake, no! Snake!" So, instead, we're gonna save. Because we've cleared another room, so...
Time to save?
Yes, it is. So there are a few other Otacon sayings that we haven't covered yet, and we're pretty near the end of the tanker level. And I'm probably going to forget to save the next few episodes. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm just going to... I've already recorded the sayings, so I'm going to just intersperse them in the video.
Acquaintances agree, friends argue. That's a straightforward one. The better friends you are, the more openly you can disagree with each other. So feel free to present a counterpoint if you don't agree with what I'm saying. Argue away.
Sure, all right.
Not a promising start. Okay, forget what I said. Just go along with my advice.
Alright, seems straightforward enough. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time on Let's Play Metal Gear Solid 2 with me, OXFO.